Hi, everybody, and thanks for coming back. This is your reading for the week of July the 2nd through the 9th, 2017. It's the 4th of July week. Happy holidays, everyone. Travel safely, be well. And let's look. I need 5 cards down. Now, while I'm shuffling, let's talk about a private reading if you are interested. I've got sales going on now at my website, or you can reach out to me through my email. Either will do. We'll get the process going on a private reading meant just for you, your questions, your concerns, all of your personal birth sign information taken into consideration, and then I do a reading just for you. Now, let's take a look. After this reading, by the way, I've got a Vimeo channel. You can go over to that link. I leave that here for you, too. There will be a focused reading on love, just for you, Gemini. This is for the sign of Gemini. Sign of Gemini, July the 2nd through the 9th, 2017. General life reading. 5 cards down. 1, 2, 3, 4, and I saw this one. 5. A lot of maybe, absolutely, at the focus for some of you, Gemini, we have the Justice card. Justice can talk about all kinds of actions going on in your life, but more than anything, it talks about right versus wrong, good against bad, the balance, the good over evil, right over wrong. Justifiable motions. Something happens that feels like justification. This can talk about anything in your life. And it can talk about the actual activity of a more law influenced type of action going on this week. First, we have the 3 of Pentacles, the Knight of Swords, King of Wands, the 8 of Cups, and the Queen of Swords. Well, first of all, at work with the 3 of Pentacles, I think that is pretty much what your focus of the week is. There may be a great deal of focus on work this week. Maybe something happens that makes everything that you've done up until this date finally feels like there's some sort of justice in your situation, as if where work is concerned, your justice comes from maybe years of training, and then finally you're getting that ideal opportunity, that chance to earn your own money after a period of education and training. Now, at home, we're dealing with the Knight of Swords. He can be an angry, hostile kind of energy. He usually isn't a terribly likable chap if you're dealing with him at home. Because if the Knight of Swords is living with you, he can bring an assortment of personalities with him. He can be angry. He can be hostile, cloudy, murky in his attitude. He can be disrespectful sometimes. he isn't always the best energy to live with. So, in that situation, maybe we should talk about justice and where it's concerning this energy around your home that feels like it's disagreeable or unclear where you stand with this person during the week. I also see that there's a harmonious kind of, I want to think of it as a reciprocation. And so maybe if this person is being less than friendly and harmonious with you, maybe there's the opportunity for you to hand that person a little bit of their own energy. So I think that there may be some butting of some heads with this person in your home. A spouse, a companion, a boyfriend, a girlfriend, a child, the neighbor. Somebody is kind of in your way. I would say let's not let it get out of hand to the point where we end up having to call the police. Now, and this can tell me actually it's what may be unexpected. Maybe you're having a louder than normal argument with someone, and the police show up at your front door, wondering what all the hubbub is about. So let's keep the hubbub down, because in all aspects of your life, you could be dealing with the law in one way or another. Otherwise, I think that what's unexpected is, and the Six of Wands to me feels like an event, a parade of some kind. And maybe that's the connection we make. This is the 4th of July week. Attending a celebration, a picnic, a family reunion, a class reunion, the local parade down Main Street. Someone you may be connecting with, actually. Someone from your past. Maybe even someone that wears a uniform. Someone of some official nature. Maybe unexpectedly turns up on your journey during the week. If he comes along or she comes along, or however this presents itself in your week, if this is speaking to you, I think it's unexpected but really quite lovely. Now, your role in things, the Eight of Cups. What part do you play in all of this? Are you turning your back on someone you love? Does this meeting that is unexpected, does it turn into a rendezvous for some of you? I think that's where we might be going with this, because this meeting of someone special that you know from your past, someone who might have once possibly held some importance in your life, there may be a chance meeting with that person again. That chance meeting may turn into something broader, something on a larger scale. Your role in it, the Queen of Swords. You may have to expect to be found out. And that may be exactly where justice is served. It may end up being served on you. If this is you giving into a rendezvous with someone who you meet up with yet again unexpectedly, I don't see that your partner is around. I see your partner is at home with his nose in a video game and not really paying attention to the fact that their life is falling apart around them. Maybe they're always angry. Maybe they're always got their face in a device. And maybe, just maybe, the meeting up with someone who is maybe an energy from your past that comes back, looking much more successful than they did when you were a teenager. I think that there may be an opportunity for some of you to rendezvous, a romantic rendezvous with someone while leaving a spouse behind, if that's you. The Queen of Swords message is you may have to be prepared for what comes, if that is happening this week for you, Gemini. Now let's see if I've got a Thank you, a clarification for Gemini. Boy, that reading had me tongue-tied. Because some of you are, frankly, some of you are going to get in trouble. The rendezvous is going to lead to, okay, like I said, ooh, yeah, that rendezvous, the Three of Swords, that, for someone, Gemini, that could lead to something bigger, something more, something that frankly speaks to an affair. Now we've got him again, the Knight of Swords. I'm just gonna say, if this person was unpleasant before, the realization of a rendezvous would push this guy into a panic. The Eight of Wands and the Six of Cups. The connection from the past. The karmic love connection from the past. That's where we're going to go in your love reading, Gemini. For some of you, it is a love connection from the past. Pure and simple. You meet with someone who either was or had a potential to be a really grand love prospect, but that opportunity got away from you. And maybe you ended up with another energy, but the energy you're with now is hostile and cruel and maybe doesn't treat you with the type of respect that you know you deserve. Maybe you're attending the local celebration by yourself because the Knight of Swords has had too many beer and he's passed out drunk on the living room couch. I'd go to the parade too and look for a policeman who I used to know. Trust me, I'm no stranger to seeking revenge. I've never followed through, I don't think so. No. I've never found that men were really worth seeking revenge over. It's really not worth it. The relationship thing really isn't worth getting into trouble over. But he really turns your head. I completely get it. Something out there turns your head and forces you to focus on something maybe you left behind. Maybe that's why he's coming from the past, to resurrect feelings that you left behind with that person. The warning here is you need to be prepared for what comes after the rendezvous. Now, the Three of Swords is the heartbreak, and we already know what the Knight of Swords brings. The Eight of Wands is a lot of things, a lot of issues needing to be resolved quickly. A lot of accusations may be coming at you. it can bring a bit of a shitstorm your way. So let's just be honest and say that if this is your situation, Gemini, you may need to tread lightly if this meeting turns into a romantic interlude with someone from your past. Now I'm going to take this energy and I'm going to throw a Celtic cross meant just for your love life for this week. So I'm going to go and pull that reading and see what I get from it. And until next week, it's just a week, guys. There's always next week. If you want to check your moon, your rising, any planetary aspects that are playing out in your life right now, go ahead. Check those readings out. They're here. Whatever the related sign is to that planet, go ahead and look for it. Maybe where your house is at this time. Take a look. All that information is going to be here somewhere, eventually. I'm now going to go over to Vimeo and do a love reading. This is a connection from the past. For some of you, it can talk about the karmic past. And so we're going to go look at that. Follow me over there if you want. If you want a reading meant just for you, all the information is here. Sale going on now. Take advantage of that while you can. Until the next time. Gemini, be well, guys. It's only a week. Take care and peace.